By now you've heard the news. The Liver King has been threatening Joe Rogan and challenging him to a fight, has since been arrested, and this is going viral over on Instagram, TikTok, presumably on YouTube as well. So let's cover the story. And I'm not here to bash or trash the Liver King. His real name is Brian Johnson. Reportedly, he now has an ankle bracelet. And obviously there's a mental health. Something is going on here. You can just see in his eyes, one eye is dilated, one eye isn't. And I think the message here is that, yes, we can achieve better life through chemistry, utilizing things like peptides or caffeine, but clearly there was some performance-enhancing drug use and possibly other drugs because his behavior is quite erratic and manic and borderline psychotic. So I think we really need to look out for people and also probably not experiment with different, I don't know where he was getting these different PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, what they were laced with or whatever, or check in and get a wellness check. Prayers for Liver King and his family. But let's kind of dive into this. I think this is just interesting as a reaction. And again, I warn you to not take any performance-enhancing drugs off the internet or use black market stuff, because that could have played a role here in this seemingly erratic behavior.
It was posted just prior to the arrest. Johnson seemed to know that this was coming.
178 pounds, Joe Rogan. But you weigh more than me, you're a black belt. Why not just for fun fight me?
Johnson has made multiple videos challenging Rogan to a fight.
I gotta be honest, his biceps look pretty good here. He's, definitely enhanced. He looks like a bodybuilder. And, as someone who has dabbled with steroids in the past, I did 2 cycles, one when I was 19, another one when I was 20. I can tell you the mood fluctuations, it's pretty profound. And so I think there's a lot of young guys out there who are stacking, steroids with peptides and maybe even amphetamine and Adderall and this. And this can cause a lot of unstable changes within the brain from a chemical standpoint. So just looking at his deltoid here and the bicep and tricep, that's definitely an enhanced muscle. There's no ambiguity there. And so I can't help but wonder if the estrogen, progesterone, pregnenolone, testosterone levels in the brain are causing some erratic behavior here. And I don't know what other compounds are being used, but let's go on here.
In unusual ways.
Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man. I'm picking a fight with you.
Police say they contacted Rogan, who's in.
So interesting stuff. What is your take on all of this? I want to hear from you. Also, I would like to review this article from NBC News. I'm quite intrigued to see what has happened here. The article goes on to say a social media fitness influencer known as the Liver King was arrested Tuesday after he posted threatening messages directed at popular podcaster Joe Rogan on social media. So if there's one person that you don't want to start a fight with, it's probably Joe Rogan. I mean, his reach is profound, especially globally and domestically. And he's overall a great guy. Tries to interview people on both sides of the aisle, which I think is really important to have constructive dialogue in this politically charged climate that we live in. And so to make threatening statements and try to start a fight with him, was this a publicity stunt? I'm not really sure. But I think, the message here is that mental health is really important. So you can work on your physique and you can become and build a very incredible looking physique. But if you're not working on your mental side of health and wellness, what good is it? I think it's important that we consider all things: stress reduction, exercise, grounding, social connection, and choose that path. So I would like to know what your thoughts are on this controversial topic. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on a future video down the road.